Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Evergreen Arts and Crafts. In today's video tutorial, I'm going to teach you how can you make this pretty bracelet. Okay, to make this bracelet, I have made some centerpieces. I'm using size 2mm of the golden beads and 4mm of these white diamond shaped beads. I have taken 2 of the rounds of memory wire, and you will need some lobster lock or any fancy locks. Extra, you will need some of these pliers, cutters, pliers, narrow-nose pliers, some eye pins. Now to start with, we are going to take our memory wire, and now we're going to take our round nose plier, and now I'm going to make sure to make a eye into this section right here of my memory wire. And now I'm going to make sure there is no space left. So take your flat nose plier and press to properly close this eye. And now you have to repeat this same thing to your other memory wire piece. I'm going to take your nose plier and make an eye, and make sure you take your flat nose plier and then you're going to press and close. And look, the first one is still a little open, so we are going to make sure it's nicely closed like that. Alright, now first we are going to add our 2mm golden bead. You can design the way you want it to. I'm just showing you a little sample of this bracelet. I'm going to add 3 white 4mm beads, and now I'm going to take this eye pin right here. In the eye pin, I have added 4mm same beads and then close the eye, and I'm going to add like that. Again, I'm going to add in 3 of these white crystal beads, and now I'm going to take this one. In the eye pin, I add 2mm bead, then 10mm white bead, and then 2mm bead. Now you can see I have given a little space of 3 beads in between each of these hangings. I'm going to repeat this till my bracelet is filled all the way to the end. Not actually to the end, a little bit space has to left. So 3 beads and then add your hanging like that. You can create many different designs. I'm going to fill this all the way around. Obviously at the end you're going to put this 2mm bead as well, all the way to the end. So I'm done with my bracelet all the way around like that. And now at the end I'm going to cut a little piece of this memory wire, just because I don't want to create a really large loop or eye at the end. Now I'm going to take my flat nose plier and I'm going to make same eye at this end as well. So rotate and make an eye, and then you're going to take your flat nose plier and you're going to press and make sure it's nicely pressed. Ta-da! And this is how your bracelet will looks like right now. I'm going to take the next piece, and now we are going to start the same way we did before. 2mm bead first. I'm going to add, first let me cut this wire, and now I'm going to add 3 crystals into this memory wire like that. And now you're going to take your previous piece and pass your memory wire to your very first hanging like that. And now we are going to repeat this again. Add 3 beads as we did into the previous piece. Add 3 beads and pass it through your hanging like that. So this is how you are going to create the second attachment to your first one. Add in 3 beads, and then you're going to, if you're too, like the wire is too out, make sure you push it back a little and then pass it through your eye pin like that. And this is really simple. Look at this. And this is what you have to do all the way to the beginning point, to the end point, all the way to this point right here. And it's not that hard as it looks like. It's really easy. So fill it up, and there you can see my bracelet is ready till the end. And now again I'm going to cut and make an eye at the end. Now if you really wanted to add lobster lock at the end, what you have to do is you're going to make a little bit, overlapping your bracelet. It's just because when you're going to wear it, it will look like a cuff. So you don't need to add lobster locks at the end. But as you can see that mine has a little gap in between the starting and the end point. It's just because I wanted to add lobster locks. This looks really pretty. Okay, now I'm going to take a chain. You can take lobster lock. I'm going to open any side of this bracelet, add in the chain, and then close. And now I'm going to count chains. So I'm adding 11 chains. So I'm going to count the 11 chains, and I'm going to cut the 12th one. And same I'm going to do it with the other side of my bracelet. I'm going to add the chain. I'm going to count till 11 chains, and I'm going to cut the 12th one. Make sure that the loops are properly closed. So I'm going to count my 11 chains. If you're new on my channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you like this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and comment on the comment box down below. So this is how it looks like. And now on the other side of your bracelet, what you have to do, you're going to take any lock. I have taken the lobster locks. You can take any fancy locks you wanted to. Okay, so now I'm going to open my jump ring, and on the other side I'm going to add my lobster locks and close. Take your other jump ring, add into your end of this bracelet, and add your lobster lock. And here you can see that this is ready. Now I'm going to show you how does it looks like once it's closed. And that looks really cute to me. Now I don't like chains like that. I always wanted something to be hanged to this chains. I mean, this looks so empty, and there's something missing into this. It looks like there is something missing into this bracelet. So what I'm going to do, I am going to add some pieces. I have add this butterfly of the glass right here from the I take a head pin and then add the butterfly and then attached. And there is my leftover piece of the center. From the center was leftover, so I added to end of this chain, and at the end I add a little small beads which I have used in the center. So this is what your bracelet will look like once it's done. I hope I have explained you well. If not, comment me in the comment box down below. And this is how it looks like. You can make it in many colors you wanted to, but I think the white looks really pure, beautiful, and so peaceful color. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is how it looks like once it's closed with the lobster locks. Really pretty. Thank you so much for watching and giving your precious time to my videos. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.